Hey guys, here's my little outfit I wore today for my birthday lunch with my sister. It's just a little jumpsuit, little pockets, and I just have my flippy flops on because it's still 75 degrees out here. Very windy out. So today I made it. I made it to my birthday. So the clock clicked. Well, it will officially 7 o'clock my time. And I'll hit the big 7-4. Couple little things. I went and got my hair cut. Now, I told her I wanted it to grow out. So she didn't really cut it back here. As you see, it's a little longer. But she put a lot of texturizing in it. Because I told her I want to grow it out, but I want it to be choppy. She said 6 to 8 weeks, come back. It's a little choppy. It's a little crazy. It's real windy out today. I wanted to say that when I was there getting my hair cut, waiting to get my hair cut, and I want to say that I met a lady there, and within 15 minutes, we talked about hair, of course, because we were at a beauty salon, tattoos, ancestry, a little bit politics. We just connected. We both had the same thoughts on those topics. So we laughed a little bit, and we had a couple little, aha moments, little wow, kind of moments. But it was so refreshing to me for the rest of the day to have a conversation with a stranger, to just have somebody to have a very refreshing conversation. And it uplifted me the whole day. And I said, when they called my name, they called me first, then I should have said to her, hey, thanks for coming into my life for 15 minutes. It brought laughter to my face, But I did say, well, maybe we'll see each other again, 6 to 8 weeks. But it was so refreshing. That brings me to my story of today. Now today, my sister comes over. She brought me a cake she had baked. And then she took me out to lunch, which was, it's a bar, because we got, excuse me, still burping a beer. So it was just me, my sister, there was a lady at the bar gambling, and the bartender. That's all that was in this little place. We told her we wanted the lunch special, because you get a cheeseburger, order of fries, and a canned drink for $11.99, which is pretty decent. So, and then we got a beer before our meal came. Of course, my sister's telling them, "Oh, it's her birthday, we're celebrating, woohoo!" Out of that, strangers again. The bartender, she said, "I got your beers. Don't have to worry about those." The lady at the bar bought us dessert. She said, "Now you can eat it here or take it with you." Well, I took mine with me and my sister, because the hamburgers were really big. It was a big bun. I should have took a picture of it. And a fat hamburger. And they were very well cooked. They had a lot of flavor to them. They were a nice hamburger. And so I was like, wow, that was so sweet of them. They didn't have to do that, and so we took pictures with them, and it just makes you feel good to have strangers be decent people, because, we got so much chaos in this world right now, especially here in the United States. So it's so refreshing to go out in public, have strangers interact with you in a positive way. That was really nice. I had a really good time. Now, I did go to Kohl's, because Kohl's sent me a $5 birthday money, right? $5. So I didn't really want to go and shopping in Kohl's. What could I get for $5? Or, I say I'm going to use it for $5 off. Well, I seen this bucket hat, straw bucket hat, and I said, okay, I'll get that. I'll order it to get picked up. Well, when I picked it up, it's nothing like I seen in the picture. It was very deceiving. It's more of a floppy straw hat. A floppy hat that falls on my... I don't know if I could wear it. Anywho, but I said, well, they gave me $5 off. I picked it. If I can't make it work, I'm going to send it back. Then we came over here, and of course we're stuffed. I have a half a cake. I told my sister, you got to take some of this cake back because, I can't be eating cake for days. So she took half her cake back. Plus I got a slice of cake, and I told Bill, why don't you take this to work with you for your dinner? So, plus I still got ice cream cake because my son and Bill got me an ice cream cake for my birthday. Saturday, my son took me to the movies. Usually we go to the movies. That's like a birthday gift for us. Usually around this time, there's something that me and my son want to see anyway. We kind of like the same kind of movies. Well, there really wasn't nothing else. So we went and seen this movie called Hail Mary. It's a cutesy movie. It's family friendly. I laughed a lot with it. It's science fiction, out in space. It was really cute. We had a good time. I was with my son. We had popcorn, soda. Plus, before that, he took me out to eat called H Burgers. You can see we love hamburgers. So he took me out to lunch there, or dinner, and then we went to the movies. So it was a really fantastic night with me and my son. The next day, he tells me, well, Bill says, oh, your son wants you, Eddie wants you. So I come in here, they have a cake for me, ice cream cake. He's got 64 on it. And he goes, you are 64? I go, no. I said, I'm glad you think I look like I'm 64, but no, I'm 74. He goes, think of the age difference from us. So that was good. They had to work either, like today's my birthday, everybody's working, except me and my sister. We're out running the streets. Bill and Eddie have been putting my potting bench together for outside. They got the wood. I was going to get paint. I still got to go to Walmart and get me some kind of paint. I want to paint it. But yeah, they got it, getting it together. Now today it's real icky out, windy. I mean, they do have to put the legs, and that's pretty much all they got to do is put the legs on it and then put a little top shelf on it, and it'll be done. It's sitting over here in my dining room. That's why. I said, that's the kind of gift I like. Now my sister, she surprised me too. She bought me, I'll have to show it to you, but she bought me a little metal arrangement of flower. It looks like a flower but it's a solar light for the yard. So she got me that. She got me a cute little top, a little tank top, because she was thinking of my cruise and I might want to wear it on there, and the little tank top I can wear underneath it if it's a little chilly. So it was really thoughtful of her to get me that. It's nice to get gifts, Anywho, I know I gotta finish out my month, and I've got some editing to do. I want to get the rest of my month done and post it out. So far, this has been a beautiful day for me. Like I said, I think of my mom. My mom's on my mind a lot because she gave birth to me. She's, at this moment, back 74 years ago, was probably feeling a little pains here and there, Or maybe she was already at the hospital. I don't know. I just know when I was born and where. But like I said, this is the last day of March 31st. Tomorrow is April. Now today's March 31st, and tomorrow's April Fool's Day, of course. But me and my sister, we're going to go to Goodwill again. Now, I was talking to my daughter. I know it may come as a surprise to some people when I say this. Not all women have high heels or dressy clothes in their closet. It's just some women are very casual, tennis shoe type person. And that's just the way it is. And my daughter is one of those people. So she was telling me, I got to get some shoes, even shoes to go on the cruise, because all she has, are like work shoes or probably flippy flops. So I told her, look, let me be the mom and the grandma. I'll buy you guys clothes or shoes, whatever you guys need for your trip. I know how hard it is to try to get a wardrobe together. I mean, I'm retired. You guys know I've talked about this, changing my whole closet out because now I'm retired. I don't have a lot of dressy clothes because I don't go and do stuff like that. Now, me and my sister, we're trying to incorporate that into our lifestyle now. So I may add a few items to my closet so I can feel a little dressed up when I go out. I even had to purchase some items for the cruise because I didn't have dressy tops. I got a closet full of t-shirts and little, tank tops. So nothing to go on vacation with. So I told him, let me help you out. I said, look, I go to Goodwill. On Monday out here at our Goodwill, whatever the color of the week is, those items are $1. I think on Wednesday it's 50% for seniors. Now, I don't know if that's off of everything or if it's still off of the color of the week. I don't know, because I've never really gone on the Wednesday that often, right? I told them, look, I could go shopping because they work, and I said, just all you have to do is let me know your style. Now, I kind of know their style because they're my daughter and granddaughter, but I know things have changed, especially to get something a little more dressy. What is your style? So my daughter, she tells me her style. My granddaughter, she did a Pinterest board and put up all her pictures. So now I got hers I could always take when I go, thrifting. Me and my sister, we went to Goodwill Monday, and orange was the tag. So what I got here, first of all, always have to get something for myself. This here was actually in the pajamas. It's just a little top. It's got slits here, long in the back. These kind of long, boxy sleeves. No pockets or nothing. But even though it's pajama wear, it's by Terra Sky. I think that's Walmart, right? It's a 2X. Now this has a tag of $4.99. And I got, with my senior, I got it for $3.99. That's what I'm wearing, like a little vest. So I got that. I got to wash all these. This here, orange tag. It says $8.99. I got this for my daughter because this is what she likes. Now this is Time and True, which is also Walmart. Now this is extra large, 16-18. It's just a little t-shirt dress. Got a little flare to it, not much. It's got pockets. I got this for $1. I also got her this dress because this is what she likes. This is also, I think, a 16-18, $8.99. This one says 15-16. It's got a larger, fuller flare than the green one. She also has pockets. Like a little cheer dress. $1 for that. Kind of like a coral. I thought it was kind of pinky, but I guess it's kind of a coral. Now this is Lula Roo. This here, my granddaughter will probably like. It's from Torrid. It's a size 2, and it's got the candy skulls on it and roses. And it's kind of a, see-through. You see it's like short in the front, and it's got this long piece in the back, which is great because my granddaughter is 6 foot tall. I always called her the little one. When I write, I say, all right, love you, little one. And she goes, Grandma, you do know I'm 6 foot tall. I go, yeah, but you're still a little one to me. See, for me, it's too long. It's going to fit her perfect. Now, they wanted $8.99 for this. Orange tag, I got it for $1. So, put those in the basket to wash. Whoop. But that's what I told my daughter and granddaughter. I said, look, I could get this stuff for $1. Some people might say, wow, you're so cheap. Why? Because there's so much clothes out there. There's so much clothes in the store. And if you go to Goodwill's, there are so much clothes. And if they're decent, somebody else wore them for a while and they didn't like them or outgrew them or whatever the reason, they gave them to Goodwill. Some of those clothes come from Walmart, maybe $15 for them. I don't know, $20 for them. I wouldn't expect them to cost more than that. And to get them for $1, that's $19 you saved that you could use for something else. Now, I told them also, because going to Goodwill, you've got to go by whatever they have there. So if you find something in their size that the price you want to pay, it might not be a color you like, or, you've got to you can't be really choosy there because it's Goodwill, right? Or in a store, they might have a t-shirt in blue, green, white, yellow, purple, and you can pick which one you want. I know that. I'm not going to find everything that they need there because you have to spend a lot of time. Walmart has a lot of cute little sandals out, and I told her they live in a small town in Nebraska, so I think they have the Walmart, of course, and I think they have a Target. Old Navy, I think, is farther away. I think they have one, but they got to go to a different city or something. I don't know. So they don't have all stores like right in their vicinity to go and shop. But I like Walmart clothes. What was that? I like Walmart clothes, and I've always shopped there. And I've always bought my kids' clothes there when they were little, or stores similar to Walmart. We're Walmart, what do they call it? Department store people. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I told them, I said, look, I got a lot of jewelry that I've made, necklaces. I know they don't really wear earrings. I think they may wear bracelets, but they'll wear a necklace. And so I told them I've got some, it'll dress up an outfit. You put on, I've got some with shells on it. They could dress up their outfit. I've got all kinds of, with pendant necklaces. And a lot of them look good on them because they're young. They don't have all this here, so they can wear a nice little pendant and it would look nice on them and it'll dress up their outfit. You don't have to have earrings on. You can have a fabulous necklace on. I said, when we go on our cruise, we're going to have a blast. We're not going to have to worry about having this or having that. I said, we're going to have everything and we're going to look good and feel good on our trip. Now I just got to kind of find some dressier clothes, or like after 5, dinner clothes for my daughter. Now my granddaughter, I'll kind of look, like I said, I'm going to go tomorrow and kind of look. But if I can't find nothing, I'll just say, hey, there's this dress, I could get, do you like this or do you like that? Or I could just buy it for them based on what they told me they liked and have it sent to them. So anyway, that's what I've been up to for the last few days. Getting ready for my cruise. That's always on my mind. Getting through my birthday. That was on my mind too. Of course, I haven't made it to 7 o'clock yet. So officially, I haven't been born yet. I'm so stuffed from lunch. Usually, for me to eat a big lunch like that, I don't really want to eat a dinner. But I'm going to cook dinner because my son will be taking some of it for his lunch tomorrow. So I'll cook it and he could eat and I might pick at something. But I got so much cake to eat, I could eat all of that. But anyway, I want to say thank you to my family for making this 74th birthday fantastic. I've laughed, I've cried a little bit. It's just been a special moment. It always is. You should always celebrate your birthday. I know some people say, I don't celebrate my birthday, I don't care. But you should, because you're alive, you're breathing. Like my sister, she was saying she was complaining because she had to pay extra on her dental bill and stuff. And she said she was like really upset about it, because it was money that she never had to pay before. But then she's got to thinking, hey, I got teeth. I do have money. I could go to a dentist and I have teeth that they can work on. So she goes, even though I'm a little upset that I had to pay, I got to look at everything that I'm thankful for. And that's what you got to do when you have your birthday, if nothing else. Made it through another year. And if you have family that support you in that too, that really makes it really special to feel all that love around you. It's very comforting as you grow older. You need all the comfort you could get. But anywho, March 31st, I'm going to close it out. It looks like March is going out like a lion. That's the scope on March 31st, 2026.